So it's 2:13 a.m. Monday, April 20th, 2026. It's kind of cold. It was like summer a couple of days ago. Sweating in these clothes. But now, I'm debating whether I put my gloves on. Anyways, I'm off to the gym. Of course, another setback. Had to remove everything from the phone to have space because my phone was screwing up. And now I have a lot of my clips on my computer, and I made a note to maybe I'll be able to upload some, put some onto OpenShot. Maybe not. The problem with the corns on my feet has not been solved yet. Bought another little thing. I almost bought a pumice stone, but I swapped it out for like a pinky corn protector, and I even put duct tape on top of my sock to try to alleviate the friction. At least one thing that was solved, pretty much not solved, because I haven't been thinking about it, is the calluses on the fingers here on both sides. Because since I've been teaching at the community center past 2 years, I've been bringing my bags like this, and I had big calluses there. And when I put the duct tape on my bag, that bag over there, the red and fluorescent yellow bag, I started holding the bag like this and not like this. And they've really minimized, so it's just a little rough, but it's not raised. And so that's the problem with my corns, is I'm trying to find the way to not aggravate it, the placement of my feet and all that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's my shoes per se. It is the shoes, a little bit too tight, but the fact that I have the corn and the callus on it, it just exasperates everything, right? But if I didn't have those corns, it might get better, but I don't want to remove them. I didn't buy the pumice stone. I'm like, okay, let's try things that kind of remove the pressure from it. It's also the problem with my compression socks, putting pressure on it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things. So it's just to kind of try everything, throw the kitchen sink at it, and figure out which works. Like sometimes just rest, and then it works, and then I'm on my feet too much, and then you know what I mean? It's a mixture of that. But at least with the hands, it's been pretty good. So I have to keep that in mind to know what to kind of do. But a lot of things with feet, it always takes a while for me. Like I had plantar fasciitis for years, you know. I haven't had it in a while now because I stretch my calves, I stretch the soles of my feet occasionally. It could have transferred to the corner on the side of the feet, changing the way I walk and all that stuff. So it's always a combination of adapting, modifying. So just me understanding that is important. Because I have the wide feet, the wide shoes, like the Crocs at home, and it's not only that. Sometimes on the Crocs, because they're so soft inside, I get a burn on the bottom of my foot, so that's going to cause another callus. You know what I mean? So it's like walking properly. And if I walk with more the ball of my foot, heel to ball, like the big toe ball, sometimes I get a pain in the arch and all that. Or the big toe. So it's keep strengthening, keep stretching, keep the routine going. Right, I'm waiting for the bus for the second day of work at this particular place. A 7-minute bus ride. I only have my 2 bags. I have to get batteries during lunch hour. There's food because I didn't do any of that yesterday. So we're the 21st of April 2026. It's a fun class. It's really easy going. And I work tomorrow and the day after, but they're shorter days, but I have to time everything. But I like this morning, I think because I'm on maybe 200 milligrams of caffeine. I didn't go to the gym. I decided to sleep in because I went to bed a little too late and I was tired. But I feel like I got my system organized, which helps me. I see, like, it's the first time in a while I begin to see the weeds through the trees, you know? Right, so it's 2:18. We're 2:18 a.m. We're Wednesday, the 22nd of April, 2026. Finally getting myself off to the gym. Again, I finish at 9. I begin at 9 at another place. I'm doing from 9 to 1. It's a weird class because it's with the company I don't like. And there's so much paperwork, but it's dentist. I guess that's what they're doing it. But this, old lady, if you've seen past videos, she just prints out so much paper. She's an old lady, so she doesn't care about saving paper. And she's printing out like exams with the exam sheets on, and I think she separated the exam sheets, the answer sheet this time, but then there's an answer booklet, and then she printed out so many. Why do we need that? Yesterday, the group I was with, it's only like a 15-minute walk. It was really good. I liked it. But the woman that gave me the course is the one who the one whose mask came off, and she stopped giving me the classes at the hospitals and stuff like that. She's very passive aggressive, even though I talked to her. But I've learned, as she goes, she's like, is she going to send me the bill or something like that, or send me the scans or whatever? And like, she's supposed to, and I believe so, because she has everything. But everyone was so chill at that place. The only issue is that it's such a long course. You know what I mean? But anyways, I managed to get batteries during the lunchtime, which I'm glad I went out because I like that area. And I managed to get food afterwards because I just hopped over to the cross street. I actually waited for the bus to go down so I could not walk as much because of the corns. But anyways, and I spent some time getting some food. And now I'm filling up the phone again with videos, and I'm gonna have to empty it out again. But anyways, I got, pile up of things to do. I had a scare with my toilet. My toilet has been shit for a couple years now. Haven't replaced it. And now I'm thinking it could damage downstairs again, which is another problem, which I have money that I owe from the last time. There's a shower, and I don't have insurance, and I catastrophized. There's nothing worse than having so many, fires to put out and not even having the time to do it. I got a call, which I actually listened to the voicemail because it was random. Oh no, it said RMPQ or something like that. And I thought it was government, but it was my massage therapy. And because I didn't pay the license, and I've been meaning to, so now I have a $30 additional fee tacked onto it. But that's not the thing. I got to do it before May 1st so it doesn't get canceled. But I initially viewed as a problem was month of May. I don't have a lot of contracts from the major, the community center I'm working at. They only sent me 3 as opposed to the usual 5, and then I'll get extras during the time. And then I refused a lot from the other company because I don't like it. So I seem to have a big gap in time. I only have like 13 contracts. There was one from a school, but that didn't follow through. I had to follow up because I had a problem with that. That was my master instructor's contract. Anyways, that was a video I edited, I think. And now I'm like, and then I was trying to fill it up with seeing it as, oh, I could do my own class. I have the contact for a place to give it, and I just need to do it. This is the opportunity to spam my schedule with this class, and then see who shows up and Bada bing, bada boom. I'll have a little bit extra money coming in. So I contact the guy, and they owe me money. And I just taught a class on Wednesday, and they never sent me the list until the last minute, all that crap. And he doesn't answer. So that sucks. I asked the woman whose mask came off. I asked my master instructor what they charge. So I have a couple of options, but yeah, it went down. The motivation went down very quickly. I guess because the fear of contracts dwindling and dwindling, you never know when they will stop, right? Then I saw it this morning or yesterday. I'm like, oh, but then I can go to Up House more, because I went once spontaneously, and then I haven't been able to go. And now I'm like, oh, well, I have the whole month of May now with a lot more free time. I could use that time to do it. And I'm like, oh. And take the time as it goes. So that seems more viable. And they do a podcast there, and I want to learn. I want to, participate in that so I can ease into something like that, see what it's like. I have to check my schedule again. I forgot that on the 28th, there's a movie night with the men's group, which I haven't been going to the meetings, but I'm glad that they had an event, and I signed up. But I emailed the guy to see if I was on the list. I signed up early. He didn't see me on the list. He said, just show up. I'm like, okay. Because I don't know why I don't get on the list. Maybe I don't follow through on the sign up. I'm missing something when it comes to the payment, or